Hello and welcome to more Ravnica Allegiance drafts. I keep wanting to say Guilds of Ravnica. It's not what this format is. let's see what's in the packs. Theater of Horrors. You begin your upkeep, exile the top card of your library, and if an opponent lost turn, you can play cards exiled with it. And then you can ping them. That actually seems pretty good in Limited. It's basically drawing cards, because in Limited a lot of times you can attack with a creature and hit them. So I'm pretty interested in this, especially since it's a rare, and I always say this, but it's nice to try out cards of higher rarity early on, even if you're not sure if they're good. It's a good time to find out. You play it and you see. So I think I'm going to take this. Archway Angel, I played against it, I think in the first draft I uploaded. I was very impressed. 3-4, the 4 toughness on a flyer is particularly important in this format. This has 3 power, this has 3, all these cards. Basically, most of the flyers have 3 power, so this can just survive everything. I'm going to try Theater of Horrors, see what happens here. It might not be good, it might be good. We'll see. Ooh. Okay, so we can follow it up with a Scorch Mark. Scorch Mark is pretty good removal. It kills a lot of the smaller creatures so that you can just get in for damage. As far as uncommons go, there's Gateway Colossus if we want to go super deep. Or Gate Colossus, I mean. But Theater of Horrors lends itself better towards like an aggressive deck. We could also take Clan Guild Mage. So target creature can't block, and an land becomes a 4/4 elemental. Preventing your opponent's creatures from blocking is also really nice, but I think I like Scorch Mark better, and it's on color more than Burning Tree Vandal. I'm gonna take this. You can find out how good this removal spell is in this format. What does this do? Smothering Tithe. Whenever opponent draws a card, they may pay 2. If they don't, you get a treasure. Oh, that's kind of fun. That seems like a really annoying... You can play that and Rhystic Study in EDH and just lose all of your friends immediately. I think I'm going to take the Clamor Shaman, though. A 3-mana 1/1 haste or a 3-mana 2/2 regular that prevents your opponent's creatures from blocking seems real nice. And some good Reckless cards coming around. Okay. Cavalcade of Calamity. Whenever a creature with power 1 or less attacks, it deals 1 damage. I don't know if that's what I want. Bankrupt in Blood. Sacrifice 2 creatures, draw 3 cards. So, we saw this in the last draft we did, spoilers, from our opponent. This is great with Active Treason. I kind of want to try it out. We're going to have a lot of derpy creatures. This is not technically card advantage because you're spending 3 cards to get 3 cards, but there's a lot of creatures you actually want to die. And, I mean, Black-White Sacrifice seems like a thing. I don't think this is good. I'm not going to take it. And this card is great, and it's really big if we want to hit hard. You know what? I'm going to take the big dude. Ooh. 1/1 haste for 1. It just gets in there. I kind of like that. There aren't very many defender creatures, at least that I've seen people playing, so just 1 damage every turn is pretty nice. And missing out on, it's a pretty late Chillbringer. I think this card is really, really strong, but we'll try out the red aggro deck. Okay, that's a late Archway Angel. Ooh, Wilderness Reclamation, a card that they printed at uncommon for some reason. Savage Smash. Pump your creature and it gets bigger. I think we want Spear Spewer. Our deck looks very aggressive, and just hitting both of us could be something we're down for. Interestingly enough, this can block Tin Street Dodger. So if our opponent Active Treasons us, they can just get there. And right now, we're just mono red, basically splashing a Theater of Horrors. Well, that's a reason to go Rakdos still. I was going to say we could Goblin Gathering, but I don't think... I don't think that's really where we want to be. I'm just going to take Rakdos Roustabout. 3-mana 3/2 that still pings your opponent. Basically just guarantees that you can get whatever this is called. Okay. Font of Agonies. Whenever you pay life, I don't think we're going to be paying life very much. Burn Bright's okay. We could take Dead Rebels or Stormstrike. So Stormstrike's really good with... this card is a really high value combat trick, I think. and it keeps us mostly red. There's also a Rebel Slinger. 2/3 reach is pretty nice, but let's just see how aggressive you can get. I think this combat trick is really strong. Oh, there's another Storm Strike and a Plague White. Wow, okay. I think we're in the right colors here. I kind of want to take... I mean, this 2-drop hits really hard. Carrion Imp, 4 mana, 2/3. You know, I thought this did 2 damage to the opponent. It gaining life makes it a lot weirder. Riot Menace. I think we want cheap creatures. I'm going to take the Plague White. But that could easily be wrong. Okay, well, we're kind of the only ones doing this. This card is very powerful. And Clan Guild Mage is good and all, but Burning Tree Vandal is real good. Don't mind if I do. Take another Burning Tree Vandal. Nobody's on Azorius, huh? I guess the only 2 cards that are really good in this pack are Courier, Portal. Prying Eyes is good, but you don't really want more than 1. Are you kidding me? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing here? This card's really good. Okay, now I don't actually know what people are taking. Maybe taking Plague White over the red card was wrong. And we should be red-green. Look at this. Double Mammoth Spider. I'm going to take the 2/2 here, because I think that fits our deck no matter what, but I guess Gruul is open? This card looks good. Probably something we should take. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you can loot. If its spectacle cost was paid, discard your hand, then draw 3. I like that a lot. If we knew we were going to be in Gruul, Sunder Shaman's pretty good, but I don't even know if it's better than this card. Just the fact that you can loot, or if you hit Spectacle, draw 3 is real solid. Ooh. Skewer the Critics. I think I like this more than Grotesque Demise just because it can go face. I really like Bullrock Clan Crusher, but not for this deck, just it's a good card. Rifter Demon's kind of weird because it seemed like the Spectacle deck wants to attack really quickly, and this one's Spectacle actually is more expensive. So I don't know if I'm down for that, and I'm hoping we can probably wheel a Footlight Fiend. I think this is better than Grotesque Demise. One's an instant, one's a sorcery. It's hard to say. We're base red, so I'm going to take the red card. Thirsting Shade is a 1 mana, 1/1 lifelink. It's a very expensive pump. It's a Godless Shrine. Consigned to the Pit. So this card's really expensive, but it kills their big dudes. Like, it can be a really good top end, right? Kill their big guy, and then deal damage to them. I think this card's going to wheel, and I don't think we really need to be in white. And I don't think we need that either. Alright, I'll take it. Another Tin Street Dodger. Another Goblin Gathering. I mean, as long as we don't play against defenders, this card is good. This Death Touch card would also be good. And Gravelhide Goblin. Alright, we're going to see how good the all 1-drops deck can get. I think we probably need Storm Strike. Oh, wait. Smeltwort Ignis. 2 mana, 2/1. Sacrifice it. Gain control of a creature with power 3 or less. Okay, so it's pretty limited. We already have 1 Storm Strike. I think we want 2. But we probably also want this. Yeah, this is rarer of an effect. Wow, okay. Dagger Caster. Holy cow, that's... This pack is everything. Okay, our thing is very open. So this deals 1 damage to each opponent and 1 damage. So it's the Goblin thing. Acrobat's very good. I want all of these. I don't know what's best. We can play this for 2 mana if we hit an opponent. And it hits for 4. This might be where we want to be. Rakdos Firewheeler is also real nice, but it's a little bit more expensive. We want to be like very low to the ground. We already have double Tin Street Dodger. Yeah, I'm going to take Acrobat. Well, alright, we get another Smeltwort Ignis. What does this do? Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. So For double red, we can have a creature fight another creature. Or we could just have active treason on a stick. Let's just go as aggro as you possibly can. Okay, now that we have 2 active treason, I don't know if we actually need this active treason. We could take a Footlight Fiend here. Just play it turn 1. Yeah, I'll take that. Wow. So now I'm getting more interested in this card. With double Tin Street Dodger, how many creatures do we actually have that trigger this? 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 because it's power 1 or less. That's so restrictive. It's a very late Sunder Shaman as well. Like, holy cow. But we're gonna take Burning Tree Vandal. There's another Footlight Fiend, I guess. Look, if 1-drops are good, 1-drops are good. And this trades with 2/2s. We just need our opponent to not play anything that is big. And then we're fine. Hopefully they die before that happens. Okay, I don't think we're in green. And I honestly don't even know. I almost want our curve to just stop at 3. And we could play like 15 lands. Well, we got the Thirsty Shade, okay. I want some more combat tricks now. Like a few more Storm Strikes. Interesting. I'll take a Blade Brand. That lets us attack in with our 1/1s. Rubble Reading is actually interesting. I don't think I'm gonna play it. But it's kind of funny if you like top your curve with destroying their land. I don't think it's good enough. If it did damage to them, like if this was 4 mana destroy land, 2 damage to them, I would think about it. Alright, what do we got in this pack? What do you do? Collision, 6 damage to a creature with flying. We don't really need that. Priest of Forgotten Gods is a 1/2 that lets us sacrifice 2 creatures, which is really nice with our active treason plan. And that does 2 damage to the opponent. I like that. I like Light Up the Stage a lot in this deck. Get the Point is good. Rakdos Roustabout. Undercity Scavenger. I kind of want to try this. The fact that we can just keep nugging our opponent for 2 seems really powerful, and we have 2 active treason creatures. So we can like steal their thing and sacrifice it. Wow, and a Storm Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna try the rare. Ooh, Emergency Powers. Look at this beautiful card. Player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, draws 7 cards, and then you can cast a permanent with 7 or less. And it's an instant, so you could do this at the end of their turn too. Seems great. Not for us though. I think I almost feel like Get the Point is gonna be too expensive for us. 5 mana kill a creature is a lot. I mean, we could play it and this as like a top end card. But Dead Rebels honestly seems pretty nice too. Because we have a lot of good creatures to get back. Except maybe this one, but like getting back the Ignis is good, Hackerbat's nice. This card is insane. We can actually do a lot of good stuff with that. I mean, Get the Point is really nice. I totally agree. But I just think we would want... No, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, Skewer the Critics? Okay. I like Skewer the Critics a lot more than Dead Rebels. Man, this deck is great. Scorchmark? Yeah. Count me in. This is probably like the best Rakdos deck you can possibly draft. Rakdos Trumpeteer? Sure, so it's a 2 mana 1/3 menace that can just get bigger. That gives us a mana sink so we don't flood out. So we gotta remember at this point we're just upgrading our deck. Oh, Burn Bright. That could be real good. I don't think I need a Thirsting Shade, and I'm already probably not playing a Recluse, but that's a nice curve topper. And finally they made it not just attacking creatures, because so many times people would play like Trumpet Blast on defense or something. Oh wow. I think Rakdos Firewheeler is a nice top end over an Active Treason. We only have the 1 sacrifice outlet right now. in Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Weird if 2 active trees, whereas this is just like, I mean, this is a good card to put at the top of your curve. Yeah, and the fact that it hits players for 2, also nice. Rakdos Roustabout. Okay, that's a powerful card too. Still not playing that. Wow. Alright, we could play literally a 60 card aggro deck. I feel like the way this deck is shaping up. So Light of the Stage is red, draw 2. We have Storm Strike. We only have 1 Storm Strike. Red draw 2 is pretty good though. 1 mana instant combat trick. I think this is a more rare effect. I'm gonna take this. This also is gonna cost 1 here. Wow. Okay, I kind of regret taking Get the Point over Dead Rebels. The card that gets back 2 creatures. I don't think I'm playing Thirsting Shade. 3 mana is a lot, and the lifelink doesn't matter. Feral Mock is bad. This is expensive. 29, holy cow. Burn Bright. I'm not sold on Burn Bright. I think it's probably good. Okay, well we got it back anyway. I think I do play this for sure. Because we have so many creatures, 19. That's good, that's good. This card is kind of nice. We can like swing in and just give Death Touch to... Oh god, we could play the card we passed that did 1 damage to everything. If you give that Death Touch, that'd be insane. It costs 6 mana though, is the problem. Wow, this deck is about as good as you can ever ask for. I don't think we've taken a single pick that was not... Wow, another Footlight Fiend? I'm gonna have to like look at making this deck. I don't know how many of these cards you actually want. Is this the first Gravelhide Goblin? How many 1-drops do we actually want to play here? Wow. I don't know if you want 3 of them. They do trade with 2/2s. And we do have a lot of cards that care about that. Storm Strike, Tin Street Dodger. We have so many 1s. And then, I guess, with Bladebrand, Footlight Fiend can be pretty nice. And I think Dead Rebels is good here. We have way too much value right now. I don't even know what to cut. What does this do? Oh. Let's group creatures separately here so we can get a better... Hackerback costs 2, and Skewer the Critics definitely costs 1, and this costs 2 for sure. And Light Up the Stage costs 1. Okay, what do you do? Oh, Clamor Shaman's great. 3 Burning Tree Vandal means we could just discard lands and just keep our perfect mana. We have 30 cards. This is like a constructed deck at this point. We legitimately have 39 very okay. We have 38 really good playables. I want that to set in. Like we even have this that we might not even be playing. We probably are. I think this is too many Footnight Fiends. Maybe we just play... Maybe we even side these in. It's nice to be able to trigger Spectacle. Maybe we cut a Burning Tree Vandal, because some of our other cards are better. I think the 3/2 is still good. Burn Bright, I'm not super sold on, but we can just swarm them. Priest of Forgotten Gods. I do like the reach that that offers. And this is good. Yeah, that card's insane. This is too... I don't know what to cut. Guys, I need help. This is the best problem I've ever had. I'm gonna keep looking at the deck and then come back when I've made a conclusion. I might have to like go overnight on this. I've just never had this many good cards in a draft ever. So we'll see. Alright guys, I'm back. I actually spent a long time thinking about this deck, so this is like 2 days later. I drafted it, and then I immediately had to go to a party, and I was busy for the weekend, but then I came back, and you guys were super helpful on the YouTube comments on I basically posted a deck list, and those who commented were very helpful. Matthew, Scataro, Mountain, I'm not gonna name everybody, but you can read all the helpful comments that I got from people. I mostly agree with everything people are saying. So here's kind of what I did. I think Storm Strike is still really good. The fact that it scries 1 in this deck in particular is super relevant, and it lets our 2-drops just get through 3-drops. I just like having at least one trick. And I'm playing that over Dead Rebels. And then I cut one of the 10th Street Dodgers. I think I agreed it made our curve a little bit too low. And what did we put in? I put in the Firewheeler, Get the Point, in a Swamp. What else did I cut? Oh, and a Rakdos Roustabout. Because this card seems kind of medium. It's just a 3/2 for 3 that trades for 2-drops. And I think the looting off Burning Tree Vandal or Haste is pretty relevant. But the deck looks really great, and I'm going to run it, so see you guys round 1. Hello, welcome to round 1. Let's go first. Winning the die roll is huge in this deck. So we have Ignis, the classic Rakdos Firewheeler. I think I'm going to keep this hand. It is a bit slower, but a lot of our draws are going to be 1 and 2 drops that can kind of enable us farther. Also, I did mention I kept Priest of Forgotten whatever in because of cards like Smeltwort Ignis. We can take their creature and then sacrifice it, and that's a really strong play. Oh, Rakdos Trumpeteer is probably better than this guy to play out now. No, this one hits for 2. Yeah, I like playing that more. And then we get the scry off the Storm Strike. I really want to wait to Rixmati Reveler with Spectacle, but we'll see. Ooh, if we get Spectacle enabled here, that's going to be nice. Cast for Spectacle. Don't counter. Ooh. Opponent's in for a world of pain now. We have Storm Strike light up the stage. Yeah. Yeah. Swamp. Those are double black. So what do we do here? Swing in. They probably don't block. And if we can hit a mountain off this light up the stage, that just kind of unlocks everything. So we want to go light up the stage and Trumpeteer. But this lets us hit for 2 more damage. That requires red though, so we're just going to hit for 4. So yeah, we're going to start with light up the stage. Okay, Mountain is really good. So now, oh gosh, we can actually just play the Firewheeler. Alright, you guys are right. Playing this is correct. So let's go Mountain off of this. And just jam the Trumpeteer. Pass turn. And next turn we can play the 10th Street Dodger. But honestly, I might just let this stay exiled because jamming this next turn is going to be so powerful. It depends on what they play though. If we play something that is going to make us want the first strike, then maybe we just wait on the Firewheeler. Rampaging Renthorn. Oh, that's a 5/5. Okay. Maybe we do just wait then. Because we can, let's see, what do we do here? This only takes creatures with power 3 or less, right? This is going to be on defense. So we can do a few things. We can play this, make it unblockable, swing with this, this, and this, and that hits for, because we don't have enough red to do all of that and activate this, but we can hit for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage and put them to 10. Or we can just play Rakdos Firewheeler and swing with Acrobat and Rakdos Trumpeteer. That seems better. And actually, if they block Acrobat, we can give it first strike. Okay, so we're going to do that. Swinging first. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, because we can give it +2, -2, make it a 4/3, and then make it a 5/3. And just kill this. That's so good. Yeah, this deck is nice. And then we can refuel our hand eventually once we draw too much. Alright, this is pretty good. So, right, I just want to make sure this works. +1/+1 first strike, so this is 4 up to 5. Storm Strike, you. Don't think there's any tricks. I guess there's the single green, put a +1/+1 counter. But we can at least give Death Touch first strike. Oh, I should have just done Death Touch first strike, and that lets us, Oh, that was a mistake, because we could have cast the Tin Street Dodger. Yep, that was a little bit too risky. Do I want to Burn Bright? It does hit for a lot. I kind of just want, like, Burn. I think I put it on top. Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Oh, because we could have still given Death Touch, I see. +1, return to hand. Alright. Well played. And yeah, so by tapping the red, we kind of messed ourselves up there. Good to know. Gotta get used to the abilities, you know? Opponent played that well, so they have a 2/2 that can get really big. And I'll take that. When does this do? Oh, only to any time you can cast a sorcery, okay. So let's go Swamp. Kind of want to kill the Gyre Engineer. They have 4 mana up, but that puts them pretty far away from 6. And this is a lot of damage. Wow, they have a counterspell too? Jeez, we're getting wrecked. Okay. We get to attack for 3. So opponent's at 10? This is going to be kind of hard. We're taking a lot of damage. Oh, and a Chillbringer. Wow, their curve was very good. Take 7. Interesting that they tapped down the Smeltwort Ignis. I think we definitely hit for 1 that enables Hacrobat's Spectacle cost, and then we can play Hacrobat, Smeltwort Ignis on defense. And then with Burn Bright plus this, if we hit a land, I think we should be able to get there. Yeah. Because we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess a combat trick kind of blows this out, but let's hit for 1. Okay, let's play you for Spectacle. And let's just play this card. Because if the game keeps going on, then we're going to want Rixmati Reveler with Spectacle cost paid. But yeah, stealing their defender, if we hit a land here, stealing their defender and then playing Burn Bright, we can hit for a lot of damage. We have to be aware they can activate the adapt cost on this. Alright, let's see how they attack. This game is close though, for sure. 5-5 and 3-3, so we have to chump. And they can make a 6-6 on defense. I kind of don't mind trading here. That lets us stay alive for a long term, and this gives us a pretty good late game. Very duelist. Ugh, that's brutal. They had all the tricks. Okay, well that dies. So they no longer have enough mana to actually activate the 2/2 creature. And a crab, okay. I think a land might do it, I'm not sure though. We're pretty much dead. Let's see, we... Smeltwort Ignis taking the Skitter Eel, then we have 3 attackers to 2 blockers, but then they just block, and then we die. We could play Rixmati Reveler, but that's not going to draw us into a way to win the game. I think my best bet might be swinging with just the Rakdos Trumpeter and trying to activate Rixmati Reveler. Right, because we take that, we swing out, they definitely just block, take 3 damage. But do I even survive? What if I swing here, they just take 1? Or they probably just double block here, and then I have to even use my mana on Burn Bright, and then I'm dead. I don't think I'm coming out of this. Alright, we'll just swing out. and hope that they don't block, which is ridiculous. They're going to block. Yeah, they take 1. I think we're just dead. I don't really want to give them any more information. I don't think we can hit any cards off this Reveler that save us. So I'm just going to concede. Alright, sideboarding. They have a lot of big creatures. Burning Tree Vandal, Maka. I kind of like Blade Brand here as a trick. Just with how many big dudes they have. They do have a lot of bounce that we saw. And Burn Bright seems less exciting. It does hit for a lot of damage though. Scorchmark's okay. Reckless Trumpeter is good. I think I like the Priest against their deck in particular. So we're cutting Burn Bright to add Blade Brand. That good, even good. We're still on the play. No, I'm just gonna keep Burn Bright. It's a way to do so much damage. Blade Brand just gets through, but we're not winning a game of attrition against this opponent. Alright, game 2. Let's go first again. Red, red, red. Footlight Fiend. Well, if we draw any black source, this hand is pretty good. We have 6 in the deck. And 33 cards, so every draw is like a 1 in 5. And Theater of Horrors is only good if we get it online quickly. I think this hand is actually a mulligan. It just doesn't do enough. Yeah, this hand's much better. Like a lot better. And they mulligan to 6, sweet. And we get a swamp? Yeah, okay. That's how you do that. So we can go Tin Street Dodger turn 1 because the haste is really nice. And we can actually empty our hand pretty quickly if we can hit enough lands to activate this spectacle cost. That'd be really good. So let's play Swamp. Hit for 1. Play Footlight Fiend. Go. And I kind of want to draw a land next turn. That'd be pretty nice. 2/2. Okay, so Storm Strike's going to be good. And that Scribe will be very helpful as well. Okay, so we could just Scry lands to the bottom, and I kind of want to just burn the Storm Strike then. And I don't really want to let them know that I have a trick here. Interesting. Okay, I'll keep Storm Strike around then. I know we're probably going to have to discard our hand to this guy anyway. But in case they play something like that. Okay. Take 2. Clamor Shaman. Oh, that's very good. Okay. Let's play Mountain, Clamor Shaman. So do I want the counter or the haste? Haste gets in for a lot of damage this turn. So if we do haste, we get in for 3. If we do a counter, then we can get in for a lot next turn. I think I want to just do haste. No attacks for you. No blocks. And then our hand's still good. If we draw a mountain, we can like Storm Strike into Rick's Monty Reveler. Pretty hard to come back from this, I will say. Skitter Eel, sure. Ooh, I like Spirit Skewer. So, what do we do now? Because they can just block the Clamor Shaman. And that's like pretty unfortunate. I think I just get in for 1 with the Tin Street Dodger, because they basically cannot attack. And the size of their creatures doesn't really matter. Hit with you. Play you. Pass turn. And so now we have a guaranteed way to turn on Spectacle. So we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. I'm okay with that. Rule Beastmaster. Okay, so they're just trying to race end step. So what happens if we swing out here? We swing, prevent this from blocking, and then we can first strike the Clamor Shaman. Okay, that seems okay to me. Land. Oh, we need a swamp. They're at 12, we're at 13. We might be losing this race, to be honest. Let's see, so if we... The problem is this card does so much damage for them. Right? That's a 3/3, they're going to swing with it, and it's going to make this a 5-power creature in the air. So we kind of need to block with this. So right now if we swing, prevent this from blocking, they can just block here and we get to kill it. But then what does the rest of our turn look like? Not very good. But now that we have this card, let's see, we hit them for 2 down to 10, but we have to do 10 damage next turn. These have been some good games. I don't exactly know what to do here. Swing. So we have options here. We can Spear Skewer, play the Spectacle cost on this, and just get a new hand. And then decide if we want to attack with these two. But we lose our Storm Strike, which I think is pretty nice. Let's see, let's count the math. So this is 5, and we chump block here. That's 3 with this guy, but then this hits us 2. And we don't have any blocker for that. Alright, I think I swing. Swing out. And prevent you from blocking. And we're fine if they block this. They kind of... Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, we might just be throwing away creatures and then paying the madness cost now. That is so brutal. Yeah, losing this is rough. So we can Storm Strike here to keep this alive. We hit our opponent for 1. Or we can play... I think I gotta keep this alive. It also kills their guy. Priest of Forgotten Gods, you're really slow. I think you're too slow. We kind of just want to draw land. And... pass turn. This is not good for us though. So we can Spear Skewer if it makes the thing favor us. I don't think it does though. Yeah, that's 6 damage. Man, this is unfortunate. Okay. Block here, and there's no way we can kill them next turn, I don't think. Alright, 679. Ugh, alright. So we're dead in the air. We're dead on the ground. We need to draw, we need a Rixmati Reveler into light up the stage. Or the card that does 3 damage to this. Okay, that's our out. And I'm gonna swing with Footlight Fiend in case they have a way to like block it or something, because wait, how does this math work? We have to hit a 3 damage burn spell for 1. And they're gonna swing out, we take the 3, we kill this, so we just chump this Skitter Eel with the Reveler. So we swing out here. Yeah. Play Swamp, activate Spectacle. Because this only does 2. Or... Alright, 3 damage, let's go. Nope, we're dead. Man, okay. Good games, opponent. Great games. I mean, yeah. They had all the cards when they needed it and everything. And a Growth Spiral, nice. Trying to think, was there any way I could have killed this and then killed that? I don't think so. I don't know. I'll have to watch the footage back. It's super unfortunate. I wanted to play more games with this deck. I think our deck was really good. They just... Like, the way that these matches came out is like, their creatures were basically like 1 mana cost more, but they had all the toughness, so we had no way to deal with anything. But Smeldward Ignis on the Beastmaster would have been really sick if we had gotten that play. I mean, that would have been just... Would that have been immediately lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would have been really close. Man, thanks everyone for watching. See you guys next time.